We are gonna play Honolulu, Hawaii. At the Hawaii Theater.
Gilbert's the most excited about this.
That's why.
Friday, April 26, 2024. Doors 7 p.m. Show starts at 8. You guys, you know we've been wanting to play Hawaii for so long, and now it's happening. April 26th.
Yeah.
Kalila, where can we get our ticket?
You guys can go get tickets at tigerbellylive.com. This is going to be a great show. We don't do this often, so go get your tickets now, and we'll see you there.
You know, to be honest with you, my face is pretty pure right now, dude.
It's clean.
Yeah,
There's not a lot of clogs.
Good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I haven't had a boil in years.
No, you had a boil recently.
Oh yeah, but maybe not say that out loud. You know,
Years?
Yeah, that's
I meant
crazy.
days. I meant days.
Yeah, you always
Alright, so-
you always get nose boils.
No, but not on my head is what I meant.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. You used
I
to
used to get those
the
gigantic baseball boils on my head, and to pop them, it just takes a whole thing. But I haven't had those in years. But I also wash my head every other night now.
Yeah, thank God. There used to be a time when that wasn't the case, and I just thought to myself,
Yeah,
what a shameful Asian.
I'm a shameful Asian. Let me ask you something. What throws you off? I'll tell you what throws me off with women.
You okay?
They're gonna
I'm
say
on a date.
A-
No, I just had
Asian.
acai bowl and I had kung pao chicken
Ooh,
at the same time. And so my body's going, what's going on? Brazil or China?
Pick one.
Pick one.
Panda?
Yeah, I had panda, and then I went to why? Who cares?
That is
I love the
important.
panda.
though.
I love panda.
I like panda too.
Kung Pao chicken at Panda?
No, panda everything.
Panda everything.
Beijing
too.
beef, orange chicken.
Orange chicken.
No, I don't do the orange kind of chicken.
He gets a Beijing.
I get Beijing. Can I talk? What's going on?
Yes,
man?
please.
You want to discover more about my?
Kind of, because your face
Panda
is
Express.
is very clear. So I'm trying to figure out what you're eating. I know you're
Can
smoking.
I tell you his order?
No, we're talking about. What are we talking about? The pores on my skin,
The
panda, or
oil.
what I discovered about girls.
Oh, what you discovered about, or your gripe. Is it gripe or discovery?
I want to hear about the girls.
Okay, so here's what throws me off: kissing.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
How do you know what he's talking about?
I heard of
You
it.
know, sometimes sometimes it's like thumb wrestling.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to do that with your tongues either, though. You know what I mean? Like
there shouldn't
a
be
battle. There should be a battle in the mouth.
should be a dance.
Yeah,
It should be a dance.
It should be like soft and like sweet.
This one girl did helicopter.
Oh, good, because
And then
that's
she
what
went in the sky. It was crazy. No, she didn't.
Good and
That's a
black.
lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie.
I'm so glad you did that because you do that.
I don't kiss that way.
That's exactly how you.
No, I
kiss.
don't. My kiss.
Be honest and show
You've
us right
changed?
now.
Oh yeah.
Show us right
Tell
now.
me how you've changed. I'm so jealous.
So so breath is a big one too.
Absolutely.
Oh my God,
I've been in
100%.
situations that were tough.
Oh, that's my number
BO,
one.
BO,
I don't-
armpit BO
That's fine.
in the pussy.
That's not fine.
That's not fine.
That's
dude.
not fine.
That's
That's
not fine.
fine.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's not.
Armpit.
You want
my
my penis
God.
to smell like fungi?
Yeah.
Why fungi? It's just regular BO. Everyone relax.
In the badge.
I'm just saying, look, like from the moment I get out of the shower and I
Yeah.
put my cute little panties on and I walk around the house, that cave is going to build up some things.
Oh, okay.
That little cute little cave is gonna
Cute little
have
cave.
things in it, and it's gonna smell like
Yours
me.
is not a cave. It's a cavern.
It's like a whatever, a cavern.
Cute little
Yeah,
cavern.
Yeah.
where saber-toothed cat
Yeah,
lives.
yeah.
I don't care.
It's a volcanic crater.
but
And don't you ever forget it.
it's gonna.
Anyway.
I'm gonna emit my natural scent.
Here's another one, my gripe.
You guys just don't like pussy. I don't think. I think you're under.
Whoa! Hello.
You know, you guys should start a new podcast.
Arsenio Hall.
What-
I think you and Gilbert should start a new podcast called The Closet.
Closet
We're
what?
gay?
Oh, I wasn't.
I don't like BO, but in the pussy, get the fuck out of here.
Get
Yeah.
the fuck out of town,
Get
man.
the
I
fuck
might-
out of
Those are
here.
pheromones, baby.
Thank you, George.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then
There's a pheromone.
there's a pheromones, baby.
Oh, Gilbert. Oh,
Because you can't lean
Yeah,
forward and
I
say
know,
that.
dude.
well, then I'll lean back and say it.
pheromones, baby. start a podcast called "It's the Pheromone."
Wow, dude.
We'll be in direct competition with the closet.
That's what he says when he's down there. He takes a kiss and goes, "It's the pheromones, baby." And she's like, "Shut the fuck up! Why do you keep saying that every time you eat my pussy?"
I get it. Relax.
Yeah. It's never. But first, gotta say something. I know. I would say, bro, that's the most insane thing you've ever said. That's gonna make me laugh all day long. Thank you so much for that. That was so dumb.
I think
what
we
you
need a
said.
T-shirt.
Yeah,
The pheromones.
the pheromones, baby. Anyway, so that and
So both of you don't like the smell of pussy. What else?
okay.
Okay, fine. Keep going. What else?
And then there's this one girl who doesn't wear any perfume, which is fine, but there's a musky sort of mothball-y smell.
Okay, the mothballs I don't like.
What is? Well, first of all, let me
what
ask
is a
you something.
mothball? I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I'm ignorant.
I know the smell of mothballs, but I've never seen a mothball.
So mothball is something that we would put in our closets or cabinets where it was like, when like moldy stuff would accumulate. But I think the origin of mothballs is because they would like chew holes into your garments, right?
Moths.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actual moths.
Yeah, moths. Like in Asia, at least. Like that's why we used mothballs.
Yeah, but there's a certain smell that it carries, and when I smell it on a woman, it just throws me off. It's like she's wearing like old people's clothing or something.
Yeah, because it reminds us of like our grandparents.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, especially if you're Asian, it's like
Yeah.
a grandparent smell.
Oh, so are smells affordable?
What does that mean? What are you asking?
What are you talking about? What am I asking?
Are smells affordable?
I don't know what it means, but it feels like something. So please explain.
No, I'm just saying, is perfume and stuff affordable?
Oh,
What are you talking about?
You said
like
smell.
scents.
Yeah, scents. What's the smell's not good?
No, I don't know if like you can sell smell.
Okay. Well, are scents affordable? Like you can go to like CVS
Yeah.
or Walgreens and get like knockoff
Yeah.
perfumes, and I can't really tell the difference. Can you?
So you're a perfume guy? You're somebody who likes perfume on women?
I like a smell. I need a smell.
Because like a guy like Rick Glassman thinks it's the most appalling, most like intrusive thing if a woman has a perfume on.
Because he likes European women,
They don't do that.
or like French women.
But I think that they do put.
Where?
I mean,
You're right. Okay, I know. Yeah, right. I mean, I did. Okay.
I don't love like dudes who like wear super heavy cologne that does
Like-
that I don't love.
Like Axe, even.
But with Bobby, I always liked it on him because he would pick the weirdest,
That's what I'm
most
saying. Pick a scent, man.
yeah. So I think now at this age a little turned off if a guy was still wearing like Agua de Gio or something like that.
Do you guys want to see the 20 countries with the worst body odor according to?
But let me do my last gripe, and then we'll do it.
Okay, I don't want to put it up. Okay, go ahead.
Here's my last gripe. Dirty fingernails. Like dirt in the fingernails. Wait, what's that?
Wait, is she a gardener?
Because I was watching The Walking Dead. I've been watching the
Yeah, in a post-apocalyptic environment,
Yeah.
yes, you can have dirty
And
fingers.
honestly, it looks
depends on
kind of hot still. So I don't.
Yeah, in that environment, yeah, I'm sure. Okay, that's fine. Okay, but if like you're a coal miner, yeah, and you're working in the coal mines, that's one thing. Okay, but if you're out and about, you're at like a fancy restaurant or something, you have dirty fingernails. It's weird.
What if she's like a hot chick farmer, and she's just coming straight from the farm to Nobu?
Because
Think of the hottest girl.
you know that old saying, dirty fingernail.
Right, you had me at the edge of my seat. I was ready to receive your wisdom, and you just fumbled.
Oh no, let me just get that over with.
I'm gonna lean forward again.
You know that see?
What is
you
it,
know that
Papa?
saying? Dirty fingernails means bo vagina.
Oh, there's a correlation.
There's a direct correlation. I can't even speak right now. That correlation. Just don't roll your eyes,
George,
dude.
just
all right?
know that there's a direct coronation.
There's a def correlation between those two things, okay? And you guys can make fun of my language.
I like it.
And now I can't pronounce words all you want.
Can we get a hotkey with it's pheromones?
Yeah.
It's pheromones, baby.
Yeah, we got. Yeah, please get a hotkey.
I'll make one. Yeah.
Make one for it's pheromones, baby. That's our very good, dude. Oh my god.
Wait, so like what? How do you want a pussy to smell? Because I feel like pussy should smell like pussy.
No.
It should smell like what? Soap?
No.
Doesn't even smell like soap.
It
Just
should-
don't
it
smell
should
bad.
smell-
What's bad to you guys? Because like, can I just be honest? Like, I'll be very, very honest with you. Sometimes of the month, I feel like, wow, like I have a very attractive natural pussy scent, and sometimes I don't. And I feel like that's normal. It's not like I'm dirty.
I'm not saying it's abnormal. I'm not saying that you should go to prison for it. I'm not saying any harsh consequences for it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stop eating it. That's the only consequence.
Have I ever had like a bad scent? to
Never,
you?
ever. Yours is we should bottle yours.
Okay, then
It's the perfect scent.
then you like regular pussy smell then.
That's not what I'm talking about. You're not getting what I'm saying.
He's saying there's
I'm talking
something
about
worse.
like Venus Williams, U.S. Open,
Oh God.
right? And then her vagina smells like her armpit.
4 sets.
Wait, that a
championship.
lot of guys like that.
Yeah,
Look at George.
And,
look at
and that
George.
guy's name is Brendan Schaub.
No, look at him.
No, don't cowabunga this, dude. You don't know anything about it, dude. I don't want to even talk about stuff like that. Why do we always talk about
don't know,
bad smells
guys.
and lots of? I didn't want to even talk about. I was just giving you my gripes.
A very close friend of ours
Yeah.
says that one of the things she loves most about her partner and why she's so sexually free with him is because she'll take like a 6-hour flight to New York, not shower, be like the gross, go to the gym, come home, and he's like craving her, like every inch of her.
Like I said on the last episode, I said it's one of those things where he's upgraded.
What do you mean?
Like he thinks he's what did I say last time? Where you have to be with a partner that you feel like you're
Oh, you out of her
out of her
league.
league,
Out
out
of
of
his
his league.
league.
Yeah. And that's what she's out of his league. So a little BO, a little blood. You know what I mean? He's gonna go through that.
Cancels.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like
Yeah,
if you're downgrading, and you smell pit smell and a little blood, it's not good.
I think if you don't like the person, if you're not in love,
I don't hate them like hate them. Like you're Hitler. No, it's like you
Not
you
vodka.
jaywalk. Kind of hate.
so stupid, so dumb.
Not too harsh.
That was harsh, but
No,
Take it.
What? Take it.
the
Take it out.
jaywalking was hard.
That was harsh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of hate though. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Or what's another like? You'd be mad at somebody, but it's not that bad. You know what I mean?
Minor offense.
Like a minor offense, like you cheated on my test at school. I mean, dude, I'm good today.
You're on fire.
Right? And we were actually in the bleachers during the day. We saw the whole field, beautiful fucking grounds.
Mm-hmm.
And then in my mind, I was just like, oh, fuck, you sold out the whole thing. And it's your hometown. Do you get nervous?
Let's let that jet go by.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was something. Yeah, that
It's
was.
an incredible achievement.
I just blocked it out and just pretended like it wasn't happening.
Yeah.
And then I just kind of went up and did it. And it took about 15 minutes before I realized that, like, the technology that they have now with the screens and the sound, it just turned it into, like, that was like a comedy club.
Oh,
I will
my
tell you what I was
God.
thinking of was Led Zeppelin has a song called The Ocean. And what they were referring to was when they would play in front of these giant crowds, the applause would sound like an ocean after a while. And like that's what that felt like. That was look at that. That was
It's
fucking
insane.
It was it was insane. And they went all the way up to the top and I just kept looking at that sign above home plate where it said Fenway Park. There was so many like nerve-wracking things leading up to that, like throwing out the first pitch. Just doing stuff like that, and like I just would be like, "Hey, I'm a comedian. Like if I miss, it's funny. It's on brand. Who cares?" But no, it was an amazing thing. What was cool was like the week leading up to it. You know, I always walk around when I'm in Boston, just visiting old places, and I love walking down the street. You know, and down around Emerson College and shit, where I used to go to school. And I ran into a bunch of people. They say, "Hey, man, good luck this weekend." Blah blah. So I felt like they were rooting for me and everything, and. Yeah, it was. It was one of those things where like this is too fucking big. This is too big, and then you do it, and it's great. And I remember Tony V opened up for me, and in the end, we were smoking cigars, watching everybody walking out, and everybody was waving, and it was like. You know, I felt like going, dude, we should just retire right now, right? You just like.
You can't. I don't think. I mean, how can you top that?
Yeah. Well, I was joking with him recently. How I topped it was a year later. I worked with Tony V in I'm not going to say where, but it was a tent in the middle of a field, and we announced wrestling at a cigar smoking event. And I was like, I think we did it. The crowd was hilarious.
Yeah.
We were making all these short jokes, and then people would yell out, and that's not even the half of it. Like, just these dumb things. I was just like, that's a good joke.
Yeah.
Like I think me and Tony enjoyed the crowd's jokes as much as hopefully as they enjoyed ours. And, there was like wrestlers like acting like they were getting mad at us and shit. Like there was one point, the heftier one, I was going like, I think this guy might be legit mad. But like, in the end, they were all like,
Yeah. But
you know what you do when they come at you is you let them. Yeah,
okay.
you let them, and once they lean that big head down, you hop back, and they go down like Don Zimmer.
Okay. I would think Muay Thai kicks would work.
Please
too.
tell me you have one baseball fan that got that fucking reference. Rest his soul, Don Zimmer.
Yeah. That's the only sport you watch? Do you watch soccer?
Yeah, I watch it in countries that give a fuck.
Yeah,
Then you just get kind of swept up in it. Like the Premier League, it's interesting to watch here, but when you're when you're over there, right, England or whatever, it's like what everybody's doing, everybody's into it. And you just get caught up in it.
I'm an Arsenal FC fan. Do you know that?
Arsenal, 1-0 Arsenal. That's their song. I went to a game. Over there. They played
At the
Everton.
Emirates?
They were up 1-0. And as they were singing 1-0 Arsenal with like 2 minutes of time left, Everton scored. It's fucking hilarious. In like the end zone, whatever you call it, this little bit of blue smoke went off. The whole stadium had to stop singing. And I was like, even though I don't know shit about either club, I understood that sports moment.
Yeah.
Where you're just like, dude, it's in the bag. It's like, and there's a shot to right field.
Yeah.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never been there, but I am a diehard Emirates fan. I mean, I'm an Arsenal fan.
You know, it was cool. It was just cool to be around like sports fans, like listening to like the legit, real deal. I remember somebody asked this guy if you get him something to drink, and what was the guy from Newcastle or something? He was like, I could murder a cup of tea. I was just like, that's why I'm here. I just want to hear that fucking, however you guys talk. Like the first time I heard somebody say when I was in England, me and my wife looked at each other like giddy, like you just saw Mickey Mouse.
Yeah. So I was in Austin this weekend, and there was a guy with a Tottenham shirt in a store. And, I'm an Arsenal fan. So I walked in the store, and I go, 3-0 Fulham, huh? He goes, fuck you, man. I go, fuck you, man. And we kind of got in a friendly fight that no one in the store understood. You know what I mean? Because I go, I'm an Arsenal fan, and then we would go store to store, and I would run into him, and we'd continue the fight. It was so much fun. But I just love I never understood sports before the Premier League. Like when I used to watch.
Let's make this as intimate as possible.
No, I'm just. May I touch you here for a second?
Am I supposed to be uncomfortable?
No. I'll just hear this. But when I'm saying that, back in the day when I grew
With your wispy facial hair.
But back in the day when I was growing up, right?
You look like you transitioned. All right, go ahead.
Forget it, man. Forget it. Sorry.
The boy in the suit looks like he's in a Glenn Fry video from the 80s. Like that's how the power brokers used to dress in 85. Smuggler's blues. And he'd be standing next to one of those Lambos.
Yeah.
All right, sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm done with that.
All right.
Point. My point is that I just never understood sports until you root for it, when you really fall in love with a team, and then you kind of understand the mentality and why it's exciting, and then why one is devastated when they lose. I get devastated when Arsenal lose. I mean,
how big are those wins and losses? Like how many games are in? How many matches? Out on the pitch are there in a season? I know it ends in July. Like it's going now. Does it get going now?
Well, aside from the regular Premier League would be 40 times because there's 20 people in the league, and so they play twice, home and away. So that's 40. But then you have
40 games.
But then you have Champions League, which is during the week you would play if you're in the top four, and then you also have the FA Cup, which is all of the leagues.
Well, I've never understood. So what is the Champions League? Is the top four guys of the Premier League playing each other or playing Europe?
No, the other European.
So you have Bundesliga, which is in Germany, right? And then you have all these other countries with their leagues. So and everyone has their Premier League, which is like the main league, which is the top 20, right? And then there are leagues below that. My point is that the first four at the end of the season, then next year, if they take the top 4, they're all thrown into one tournament called the Champions League. So you have 4 from Spain, 4 from Germany, 4 from England.
Easy there.
And then they do their own tournament the next year. So it's like, and if you win that, you're the best in your.
So what's bigger, winning the Premier League or winning the Champions League? Right?
Well, yeah, but when Man U did the trifecta, which is they won the Premier League and the Champions League and the
That
FA
was
Cup.
Class of 92.
Maybe 92 did it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the FA Cup again?
The FA Cup now is in England.
That's one level below World Cup. Right?
No. That's nothing to do with the World Cup. So I'm
saying, is that the biggest championship you can win other than the World Cup? The FA?
No.
There's another one.
The FA is kind of the coolest.
The cool FA. I was going to explain the FA with this book, maybe.
Oh, I need pictures.
No, there's no pictures.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I don't think the book is going to help. So I'm going to try to explain it with my words. Okay. So in England, there's 6, 7 leagues. So the first 20 is the Premier League. Then you have the Championship League, which is the league below. That's another 20 teams.
which you can get relegated to.
So at the end of a season, if you're in the Premier League and you're in the last 3, you go back to the bottom league.
Right.
And then you can go lower and lower as the years go on. Right. So essentially, theoretically, you and I could buy a shitty small team and then move up through time.
I know somebody did that recently.
Rob from
McElhenney.
Yeah, McElhenney and Ryan Reynolds.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing it. So, but the FA Cup is literally all the teams during that year they play through a raffle system. Yeah. So if you could be a third tier team and still won the FA Cup and beat like Chelsea or Man U in the final and become, so that's a huge thing.
Yeah.
If you're a small team, because they all have day jobs. Those guys, they have construction. Anyway, I don't want to talk about that anymore. My whole point is that I love soccer and I understand why people like sports. That's what.
There you go.
We got this. So, any other last question? Do you have anything? Go ahead. You have any questions?
To Bill?
Yeah.
He immediately starts fucking.
I know.
No, I don't know.
I have a
Soccer in Mexico is the best. Have you ever been to Mexico?
Who's your team?
No, don't even. Don't even.
He's not wrong. It's pretty
I'm sure,
amazing.
yeah, but it's so random. I don't even like it. Right. So we have Bill here, and that's fucking.
No, but-
that's it. What?
I mean, it always seems like the people that win the World Cup,
Yeah.
they're south of this country a
Yeah.
lot.
Anyway, I have one last question for Bill. Do you think AI is going to take over podcasting and stand-up eventually?
No.
Do you think we got a job?
Well, I mean, has auto-tune taken over, like, actually hearing a really good singer?
Wow.
No.
Never
No,
thought
it
of that.
hasn't.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah,
also like people, like to this day, people would still, you can go to like Taco Bell or you can go to a legit place. You can always do that. You can always, like, if you don't give a fuck, there's going to be people that don't give a shit. So they'll do that. But the thing about AI is at this point, it can't innovate and it can't like create. All it can do is imitate. And sort of do some mashups or whatever. But
Yeah, like when I see a Beatles song, right, like if that's an AI song, I can tell it's AI. It doesn't have the same vibe, I guess, right? But it's like, it's not a good song. It's never a song like, I'm going to buy that fucking single or whatever.
I can tell you this. I went to a concert recently, and the opener was a DJ. And I have never been so fucking bored or confused in my life.
Yeah.
It's like, what am I doing? I'm watching a guy playing records.
Yeah.
And then just every once in a while, he kind of
Yeah.
do this. And I'm supposed to be like,
Yeah.
he's enjoying his stereo.
Yeah.
Like, listen, I get why you have to be completely fucking whacked out on drugs.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it. You go up there and you got like, I'm really obviously ignorant on the topic. I understand the genius of, the little that I've seen, Jay Dillon, guys like that. But I have to tell you, live, just sitting there watching that shit was like, I just felt like I was watching a reality show. Like there was, okay, now he's in his living room. Is he ever going to go to the kitchen and make a sandwich? Like, it just didn't seem like this is not performance.
Or they throw T-shirts in the audience. It's like, go behind the thing and do something.
Yeah.
Steve Aoki will grab and start throwing stuff.
He's a cake.
So the whole
Oh, cake,
concert
I'm
was
sorry,
like
cake,
that.
Cake, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like
He throws cake.
There wasn't a band.
Yeah.
The headliner came out. There wasn't a band. There was the sound of a band. So it's like
Bill, I play
don't
the piano. You know that, right?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I play the piano. Let's start.
Play like that Wu-Tang shit.
No. But I play keyboards. I know how to do it. Let's create a band with other comics.
You jam first, and if the vibe is
No.
there,
We
you go.
force it like the Clash. They put people together. You know what I mean?
Oh, is that
we're
what
like a boy
happened?
band. Yeah, the Clash were like they weren't a band. A record company put
They
them
were a
together.
boy band, essentially.
Yeah,
right?
essentially a boy band. But it worked because, you know,
I don't know. He was a road guy, did
Yeah,
cruise
yeah.
ships and all that stuff, and then he opened up that club down there. And then there was like a 6-week class, and then at the very end, you'd write a tight 5, and then you would perform it in front of like an audience. And that first like pop that I got, that was like, I never felt some like that. The was it endorphins? The rush, I guess. Like I'd never felt that before, and I was like, oh shit, this is like I almost like blacked out. That 5 minutes flew by.
yeah, anyone listening to right now, what Trevor is, I'm saying people live in fear, right? And people get scared to try things. What I'm saying is that you should try whatever it is that you want to do. Try it because that sensation,
Yeah.
even if it's not good, even if it's terrible, just the attempt to do it.
Yeah, get a finger in your ass.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Yeah. It makes you feel.
You get a finger in your ass. You know, that's where the male G spot is.
Yeah.
We talked
throw
about
that
this
out
the
there.
other week.
About this extensively.
We talked about that.
I just
last
know
week.
people listening are like, what is he implying here? But try something new.
Yeah.
So,
Whether
it's
you think
stand-up
there's a
or-
G stop in your
G-stop?
Yeah, there's a fucking roundabout up in that bitch.
A cul-de-sac. Just
All right, G spot,
yeah.
right? G spot in your anus.
Yeah, I think that should be the title of this episode.
I know, but have you stuck your finger in your anus?
Not my own.
Right.
Not my own.
I don't want to talk about because we talked about assholes with Dominic last week, right?
Like 4 hours.
Yeah, for 4 hours we
Yeah.
talked
Oh,
about
wow.
assholes. I don't want to talk about assholes.
Yeah,
right
we
now.
want to monetize this episode.
Yeah.
You know,
What do you, as a comic, young gun? What do you watch for entertainment? Do you play video game? What do you do?
it's TikTok like an idiot. I just scroll TikTok until my thumbs hurt.
That's what she does.
Same. Yeah, I don't really watch a lot of shows. My girlfriend watches a lot of TV, but I don't know. I just like the impulse and kind of just keep busy because I can't sit still for too long. I start fidgeting, and that's what's great about TikTok. You're constantly doing something, but like TV, I'm just sitting there,
Yeah.
and it doesn't. It just feels.
But do you have ADHD or anything like that?
I don't know what it is. I feel like I'm always just. I need to be doing something. I
Yeah.
can't
If
just like
you're
sit
watching television or a show with your girlfriend, do you feel the need to scroll at the
there.
same
Something.
time?
Yeah. I mean, it's like a slow scene. Somebody's crying. I'm like, ugh, all right, Instagram stories. It is. You know.
You got bad grades in high school?
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Yeah, yeah.
2.7 GPA.
Yeah. So I think I'm not a psychologist because that's what I have. Mm-hmm. I cannot sit still, but I've been trying to do it. I know, but Tetris now. You and I are Tetris.
We, for some reason, decided that Tetris was back in the mix. So we're both just really hardcore into Tetris, and it's just like it takes up like 16 hours of our days.
Yeah.
Like the classic one, or is there
The
a new
classic.
app?
Just on our
Classic.
iPad, just yeah. But there's like a 3-minute one where you know what I mean, and it's like it'll say you're ranked number 10 in Los Angeles.
Wow.
And in your head, you're like, I gotta get 5.
And you're going down to Craig's, be like, bitch, seat me now. I'm not Let me get a table.
Yeah. Last night, since you don't watch this, I want to recommend something. I've been watching. I watched Long Lost Family
Again?
again. You know what it is?
No, I don't. I just thought it was funny. Again?
Yeah, it was a show on TLC. Right?
TLC's got great shows.
Thank
You
you.
really do.
I like shitty TV. 90 Day Fiance is my jam.
Yeah.
Thank
Oh,
you.
good.
Married
Us
at
too.
First Sight?
Yeah. What's it?
Married at First Sight?
Yes, all those
Love
are
is
great.
Blind?
Love is Blind. I don't really watch. It's like I watch shows that are on flights, you know, because you fly so much. You're like, oh, great, this is on here. But every once in a while, I'll go through like a phase where I got to watch it. And 90 Day Fiance was that for me. I became so invested in that show.
Right. Yeah.
And I used to like in high school. My parents both went to work during the summer, so I would just watch like Jerry Springer and Amari just sitting on the couch, just piece
Yeah.
of shit, just drinking Mountain Dew, watching it. So.
So you didn't watch Squid Games or anything that's pop?
No, I didn't because honestly, it got too much hype to the point where like my levels of expectation were too high. I was like, I don't even want to. Like all the spoilers were already out there. There's too much going
Right.
on. But that's why I like 90 Day Fiance. You can flip on any given channel, any given episode, and be like, oh, this is good.
Very easy to follow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy to follow. Yeah.
Who's your favorite couple lately on 90 Day?
I haven't watched the newest episode, but I will say,
The necklace guy. What's the one we had on?
Ed?
dude, you know who
Ed
it was?
Rose?
That one's good, but there's this guy. He had he had really intense I think he's from Canada. He had really intense bags under his eyes, and he was like a men's coach,
Wait, how do I not know
and
him?
he was like dating a girl in like Washington. If you type it in, but this guy was like he taught like male strength seminars.
This guy?
Yes,
Oh my God!
You know
the
him?
guy from Australia.
this dude crushes. So he's he does
You could have just said Indian dude.
Yeah, the guy's
No, I don't think.
You don't have to do the fucking,
No.
you know, the raccoon eyes that they have.
I thought he was Canadian.
No, he's not. He's from Australia, and I think he's actually from Mauritius.
Yeah.
I don't.
And he had that girl.
But yeah, the girl on the right, but he's like a men's guru. And the best episode in the history is he's talking to 9 women on why women are dumb.
Right.
Yeah.
And and how they edit it, it's all these dramatic zooms on these ladies being like, there's no dudes here. You're bombing right now.
That's because his entire identity was a fraud.
I mean the whole show's
Right,
very-
but the whole time I was watching this season, I was like, somebody get his thyroid checked, because clearly that's exophthalmos, this thing, the bulging of his eyes.
yeah. And then the girl
That's
called him
racist.
out.
He's just Indian. Anyway,
No, he was great. I did watch Tinder Swindler recently though.
we saw that. We love that.
I just like how he calls everybody enemies. That's great. Just really, just the lady taking your order in and out, enemies. Anybody. I like that. That's fun.
But let me pitch Long Lost Family to you.
I'm in.
okay? It's basically, you
Won't be for long.
No, if it's on TLC has got some great shows.
So it's like, either somebody was given up for adoption. It's either the mom or dad looking for their son, or vice versa.
But who is it?
Through adoption, like when parents give their kid away, or a mother gives their kid away at
Right.
birth, and then 40 years down the road, the mom goes, I'm trying to look for my kid. So they find the kid for them, and they reunite, right?
Oh, I'm in.
Yeah, I'm in. It makes me cry, right? But let me ask you something. Because there was one where some guy found out his mom was still homeless.
Oh.
Yeah, would you? I don't even want to go down this line. I'm just saying that if I'm just hear about, I'm going to go a different direction, right?
I like the first one. What were you going?
What was the first one?
I will in a second, okay? But I think this will clear it up. If I was given up for adoption, and I looked for, and my parents were Rockefellers, I'd be like, yeah, mommy, right?
Right.
But it's like, if the reverse happened, would you? I don't know. Be excited?
So if you're looking to find your mom, you find out your mom's homeless.
Yeah.
I mean, I would definitely try to help her.
Yeah.
I know, but there's what we don't know.
Because you're a guy who's only looking at what he can get from people.
Whoa.
Not what he can give.
Get the Range Rover, Bobby.
Get that
Get that Range Rover. And this time I only want one door on it for you and you only.
Yeah, maybe you're right. You know what? I think you're right. I would be excited because I can give them a sandwich and they'd be happy and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
But it's just like I don't want this is what the constant calling, like, it's mom again. You
You think she has a phone?
There's no calls.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Wow. Maybe I am shallow. You think I'm shallow?
Sometimes.
In that way, I am.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
yeah.
I love.
Like, if you had said something else, like, I'm just afraid that she's gonna continually hit me up for like let's say she had a drug problem, right? I'd be afraid to, I don't want to be the enabler. She's always gonna want to hit me up, and then I'm always gonna want to give her money.
That's along what I was thinking.
That was not.
Yes, it was. Because what if
I
you have-
could
yeah,
feel it. I
George,
felt
right? Could you feel it, right? That's
There
what I was
is
thinking.
that thought where you're a month in and then all of a sudden she's just like, you got any more aluminum foil? You're like, you didn't make any food. What are you doing with that foil, Mom?
Yeah. And she made a hat or whatever. Yeah, my point is that I feel like they're gonna hit you up a lot, and it's gonna become like a codependent relationship.
Yeah.
It just seems like more just added problems almost. What? Argue. Go ahead.
Okay.
That's the assumption that all homeless people become, homeless because of one thing, but it could be many things.
That's true.
We live in a tough country.
We live in a tough society.
I saw a homeless guy recently going up Laurel, and he had a sign, and at the bottom he had his Instagram handle on it. And I wanted to hate, but I was like, honestly, why not? Why not?
Yeah.
And
You remember it? Let's shout him out.
No. This was like 3 months ago. My biggest thought was like, what if he doesn't follow you back? That's devastating.
That would yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
That's what he gets. That's how he gets. Because he's really obsessed with American Idol. So what he does is like last week, he was just on the couch, just going through every single contestant's Instagram.
See if they follow him.
And then being like, dude, I love you. You did so great. If you need tips, hit me back up. And I'm like, Bobby, what tips are you going to give him?
No, that's not true.
And
That's
then,
a lie.
And then if they don't. Listen, I'm not done. And then if they don't.
You don't feel like a king here? Me and George were.
King, what king?
No, because me and George, Kalila was in the bathroom having diarrhea when we were talking outside.
When am I not having diarrhea?
That's true.
That's a better question. Jesus Christ.
We were trying to convince Bobby that he should live in a place like this. Like a small town where he's kind of like the mayor of the town. Everyone knows him, but he does not deal with Hollywood bullshit. But when he wants to deal with that, he just flies back to Hollywood.
Would that ever be an option for us?
Well, I went on Redfin with George when we were at Chick-fil-A, and I was looking at some of the houses. First of all, the amount of money that we spent on our house in LA would have bought us acres of land.
Oh man!
I mean, I could have my ranch out here. Yeah.
Controversial statement, but I might like Tulsa more than LA. I love it here.
That's bold. You love LA.
Yeah, I love it here too, but I can take it only like maybe a week out of the year, like this.
I like how, I don't know, it feels very peaceful. It has a really cool arts district. Like I don't feel like I'm completely in the middle of nowhere. It has a very like cool like indie kind of vibe to it.
Yeah, I can't be in a state where abortion is illegal.
Oh yeah, I'd be fucked, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
So we would have had 2 kids if we lived here back in the day. And number 2, I just find that to be, I don't know. And also let me just say something about the white people. They're really nice. The white people here are really nice, but
What's the but?
no, there's no but. They're really nice, and
Hey man.
and there are some white people that you can tell they look past you.
Okay.
Like I'm telling you, this is not out of my own imagination.
I think Gilbert felt it.
Yeah, I definitely felt it at the airport.
At the airport, right? It's almost as if like if you're walking down a hallway and there's some white people, God bless them, are walking towards you and somebody has to move out of the way. It's either there's going to be a collision or I have to move. You know what I mean? They're not moving.
That's
So
the
you
only
think-
option?
Yeah, I mean, they're not going to move. They're not going to go, excuse me, and move off to the side, right? Like they had some sort of wedding banquet or something here with
The real estate convention.
real
estate,
estate convention. And so you could see like, white dudes in a suit. Not it's like a tuxedo, but they wear their cowboy hats, and then they're with their an older white dude, but then a blonde younger wife, and they're wearing a gown. They don't look at you. They don't smile. They just walk past you,
Babe, when you look at me, you don't see me as like your young hussy. Am I past that?
You're like MILF. You're not MILF. You're not MILF.
This is where I always feel. This is where I always feel like I fucked up.
Why?
Because I'm like, okay, like I like the idea when someone's older than me, then I can always be like the younger wife. But with you, it's like you age backwards, so I kind of fucked myself.
No,
by choosing
no.
the youngest looking 50-year-old in history.
No. Well, number one, I know I'm getting older because I'm sitting in the makeup chair a little longer.
Oh, more makeup.
Yeah, like I have these liver spots now that Mr. Miyagi had, and other Asians.
Yeah. I don't think he's exclusive.
Yeah, it's not exclusive to Pat Morita, but because I used to see like Pat Morita in magazines or whatever. If I saw him, I was always kind of fascinated by the man, and he has liver spots. I saw Getty Watanabe when I did. He was Long Duck Dong.
Yeah.
And if I look at his face, there's some liver spots. It's just a old Asian men get it. It's from the sun, I think.
Sweetie, all humans get it.
You have liver spots?
When he gets older, he will absolutely get it. It's an age thing.
I've never seen a white dude have it.
Oh yeah, white dudes have it. White people have it.
Really?
Promise
Well, I
you.
mean, yeah, but I'm getting old.
Yeah.
And if you look at my mustache now, there's about 12 white hairs.
But see, that's super sexy.
It is?
Yeah, salt and pepper is something that I've always found attractive in young guys because some dudes get it, especially because it's really Filipinos get it a lot.
Yeah.
So some Filipinos get it when they're teenagers, even, or when they're like 14 years old.
Yeah.
And they always have that salt and pepper kind of. I've always thought it was the sexiest thing.
Yeah, I'm not going to do what my uncle. My uncles used to, like, at the age of 50 or 60, get a perm and then dye their hair. So they have this pitch black hair with like almost like a curly,
Yeah.
It's like unnaturally black
and it looks
too.
weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they'll go, hello. And I go, you're fucking look like a clown. You know what I mean? You're a yellow clown, man. Like, it looks ridiculous.
How do they greet you?
Hello. You know, you know what I mean? And then they would, like, come in with, like, button-up shirts that were, like, unbuttoned.
Did you have a favorite uncle growing up? Or aunt?
No. No, I don't
Oh
think.
man, it sucks.
I mean, what do you mean, like, favorite?
Like, did you ever have like a really good relationship with any of your moms or dads, like brothers or sisters?
Like, who took you out?
I had one aunt that used to make me and my cousins and stuff. She'll go to Manjale. Wait, I want to see your penis. So we'd pull out our penises, and she would poke at our penises
And you should put in a lineup.
in a lineup. Yeah, you know what I mean. And I would always do a little giggle. You know what I mean?
Like Pillsbury.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I don't know, 11, 12. Is that weird?
Hi, yeah.
That felt weird. Yeah.
That's
Yeah, if you would have said
definitely
like, if you'd have said younger, maybe, because like we get touched out there all the time. growing
Really?
up. Yeah, but it's more over the pants.
Over the
And,
pants. No,
and
we would
Wait,
pull.
now this sounds weirder. What are you talking about, Gilbert?
So like
Yeah.
sometimes auntie greetings.
Oh yes, I know what Gilbert's
You know what
about
I'm
to
talking
say.
about.
Yeah.
They'll try to. They're not going to go for it. They'll get close enough to the sun, but then they expect us to turn away, like
Right.
and chase us.
So in like Filipino culture, it's a great touchy-feely, maybe borderline inappropriate, but it's not unheard of for an auntie or an uncle to, like, my mom does this. She has this word.
I'm just so tired.
It's okay. It's okay.
What happened?
I mean, that was the most. Like, if a director was like, "Give us more,"
Was that exaggerate? It wasn't. I wasn't exaggerating. That's how I yawned.
dude, you're super tired. That is that.
No, I'm just a dramatic
you don't
yawner.
do. You don't do more like
Did
No.
the toaster get unplugged?
what?
I was trying for a callback. It had like it went all everywhere in my
Okay,
head,
all
and
right.
then I went to.
No. Stop for a second. Okay.
no, let's go
I
back
want,
to-
no. We're
let's
not going to
go
go back to. We're
Bob.
going to go. Just hold what you were thinking.
We need to finish this explanation.
No,
Let's go
Very
back.
important.
I know. We do. I do. I want to go back
Or
to
else
this.
all our aunts and uncles are molested.
We got to answer it.
So I just want to figure out what that. No, I need you to help me, Gilbert.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. So I yawned dramatically. Right.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna do it.
And then he does a toaster unplugged reference, a callback.
I'll
But
try to
can you
connect
try to
it.
figure out what the connection is?
I think that was you maybe powering down, like.
But in the analogy, I was the rabbit, so it doesn't make any sense.
He forgot that essential piece of information.
That dude, I want you to see that feeling that you have right now, right? I want you to just wallow in it, right?
Yeah.
That's the pain, okay?
But
You
he's-
deserve it.
He what if he risked it though?
You threw it out there, but that pain, man, that must hurt.
Yeah, and I'm now remembering that when I did open mics, 10 people in the audience. Here, over 500 million.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Sorry that happened.
We're not editing
just
that out.
now,
Keep that in.
George.
All right, anyway, continue, babe.
No, I feel bad because
Wait.
you were falling asleep to my.
But no, but we,
That's not why. That wasn't.
Stop.
That wasn't why.
you,
That wasn't why.
you can't just stop at our uncles and aunts touched us and that's it.
Yeah,
You gotta
your uncles and
finish it.
aunts.
well, to be fair, like, yes, I got fucking nutted on my back multiple
Okay,
times.
that
but-
side of it. That's
Okay,
one
Okay,
end of the
but-
spectrum.
In Filipino culture, whether or not we like it as children, we were supposed to just be okay with our aunts and uncles, like kind of like play pretending that they would come fondle us, and then it was supposed to be this big joke. Like, even if you're an adult, let's say for instance, like my mom will do it to my best friend Jessica, and she'd be like, "What is in there, huh?
Yeah.
Who has?
Oh, that's the line.
Who
What is
has-
in there?
Yeah, what is
Yeah.
in there?" Like that, and we're just supposed to like giggle, and like my mom has this word she calls it "matching baby."
Yeah.
Like she will still come up to me and my sister, and then she will do that to like matching baby, you know.
Yeah.
The click grab.
And you couldn't run.
But you know, she does it to Gilbert, and Gilbert just has to take it.
Yeah.
But it's like if Gilbert's aunt or uncle did that to me, I would have to understand it on some cultural level and
Yeah.
not be offended by it.
Yeah, it depends. There's some, they should
I'd
have
be
been
like,
doing it to
Tito,
old-
no, Tito.
Oh, I don't like that. My dad would
Oh,
do that too.
no.
That's weird. That's weird.
And you couldn't run because then you would get unplugged.
That was funny.
Thank you.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Netflix a joke, baby. See Bobby there.
This
got-
is why.
Yeah.
This is why.
You know?
He has literally been an indoor cat since the day he was born.
I'm not going to do it,
his
but I feel bad. I don't know what to do.
His survival instincts are no longer there.
He just stands there and he looks at me and I go,
No.
he goes, please. He
The-
said that literally. He didn't even say meow. He goes, please.
and as a father, you say, "No,
And I go,
son,
well,
I
you could
can't."
Speak? What?
No, you can. Please don't, Bobby.
Yeah, but he doesn't understand. You tell him.
Googie, no unsupervised outdoor time. You will get eaten by the coyotes.
Yeah.
Cat spa outside. I finally saw it.
Oh, our catio.
Yeah, the caddy.
They never go. They don't go out there.
Yeah, they
It's
do.
beautiful.
Yeah, they do.
They
go out
don't
there.
go out there. They don't go out
You
there.
know why?
I live here. They don't go out there.
Nicer than my house.
Yeah.
I would live there.
The catio is beautiful. I'll tell you why. Bobby doesn't hang toys out there.
Oh, you have to hang toes. What the fuck are you talking about?
I just don't think you incentivize them to go into the catio. They don't have
They
food
just
out there.
never been out there.
So Bobby has never heard of Godzilla -1.
Everyone in the room. Let's stop. Everyone in the room. Raise your hand if you've heard of Godzilla -1.
Godzilla -1.
Yeah, stop. Don't even Google. Raise your hand. If you have heard of it.
Oh,
You heard of it. What is it?
Is it the new Godzilla?
Have you heard of it? Me either. You either, George? No.
I don't watch movies anymore.
and the reason it's even worth anything is because it's supposed to be the best Godzilla movie of all time.
There's no way.
It got
Is it the Godzilla with he has a fist?
97% on Rotten Tomatoes.
No, he has like some sort of glove on or something?
No, not that one.
like a
I saw the
boxing glove?
trailer. It looks really good.
No, I think you're talking about the Godzilla with the boxing glove.
I don't know. I just watched a trailer and then I saw the
Apparently
review.
he has another weapon on his hand.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a boxing glove, but is that what that is?
I haven't seen it yet.
I refuse to watch it because he doesn't box.
What do you mean?
Godzilla doesn't box. He's not like Manny Pacquiao or anything like that. Why does he have a boxing glove on?
So you refuse to watch it because you think he has.
I think they
this-
changed it, so I refuse. And then Godzilla has like wait, King Kong's in it too, right?
I don't know if I haven't seen it, Bobby.
Yeah. I won't watch it. I've never heard of it.
I know, but all the buzz is Godzilla -1 lately.
Whoa, that looks so good.
Right?
Yeah, look at him. Wow, that looks so good. Let me ask you this then: who saw Oppenheimer?
I still haven't.
You saw it? Yeah. What'd you think? Be honest.
I thought it was okay.
Come to the mic. I think that's him.
Ooh, that's a great sweatshirt, Jonna.
What's that?
I think Sasquatch.
Oh.
Sasquatch.
Bigfoot.
Okay. Did you see Oppenheimer?
Yeah. I thought.
What'd you think?
I thought it was okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I thought it was okay.
Yeah, what'd you think, Gab?
I watched it twice back to back.
Wow.
But that's only because I missed 5 minutes because the movie stopped playing and then I walked out and then it started playing, so I missed it. And I'm like weird about that stuff, so I wanted to watch what I missed.
But then you watch the whole thing
I
over.
did.
Yeah.
That's a very you move.
No, what do you think of it?
I enjoyed it. I like
Is it
feeling
weird? Is it weird you don't see a single Japanese person in it?
Yeah, this is a good question for Asians.
It's not weird?
Should we?
Well, they developed a weapon that killed hundreds of thousands of Asian people. And that was the whole sole purpose. Well, they created it for Germany, I guess. Right?
It wasn't solely to kill.
I don't know. They created it for Germany, but then then Hitler like killed himself in the bunker and they lost, right? So they're like, what do we do with this? the Japanese. But anyway, that's what they did, right? They dropped it on Nagasaki, Hiroshima, right? But they don't show one. I just wanted to see one, you know what I mean? Evaporation.
Just one.
Well, I mean, it's at least one.
But don't you
Some
think?
Japanese man drinking cow milk or something. I don't know what they drink. A Japanese man in the rice. They do rice, right?
Yeah.
Holding, you know, right? And just, and he's gone.
And that what would have that done
And then
for
the
you
credits
on the
won't go
inside?
down. Then I'd be like, okay, that's what that did. I mean, what?
But you know what it did.
Yeah.
It's more
I don't
impactful
know.
that
I don't know exactly what it did. I've never seen.
Wait, that's not true. You've seen the documentary of
Yeah,
the people.
yeah.
with the-
Yeah. That's true. I have seen the documentary. What I'm saying though is that I've never seen a movie. Right? It's like watching the 9. What was that Nicolas Cage 9/11 movie?
I think it was 9/11.
Yeah. My sponsor's in that movie. My A sponsor's in that movie. You know what I mean? And so it's like watching that movie, right?
Yeah, not seen it.
And just having them like all, these guys, Al Qaeda guys, in a plane. I don't know how they speak. Yeah, hoto, right, and then they're about to go in, and then the credits go. I mean, you don't even want to see it or no?
I personally don't, because I can imagine
Yeah.
what it's like.
Yeah, okay.
I also watched a documentary and all the cancers that came out of the fallout.
Yeah.
Like, don't you think that was enough? Like, we saw so many like disfigurement like in that
I want to
documentary.
see it on this big screen though.
Why?
I just want to see.
You do. You know what? You do have
You do.
an appetite for
Destruction, just like
yeah,
fucking Guns and Roses.
Roses.
Yeah.
He has an appetite for very morbid things.
No, I have an appetite for like just watching visual. I think because it's impactful, right? It's like
It doesn't re-traumatize you to like watch things like that and be like, oh fuck. Like,
in a movie.
like, okay, say for instance, you watch something.
I mean,
like
I
that.
saw fucking Thanos do this and kill half the fucking population of the universe.
But they just disappear.
And they showed it though.
But it doesn't.
You showed some of the fucking Avengers disappear. Imagine if he did that and they didn't show that. Then I go, what did he do? That's my point. Why can we watch half the fucking X-Men?
Because Thanos is
X-Men, the
not-
fucking Avengers disappear.
Thanos is not based on history.
It is. That happened.
Wait a second. So like before you go to bed at night, right?
Oh my God.
It doesn't matter what movie you watch. You don't have to be careful. Like it doesn't seep into your dreams or the way you feel at night.
No.
Oh man, I have to be so careful.
I watch videos. I don't give a fuck.
Oh my god.
Cut that out,
Just
but-
bleep it.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I mean, I can drink. DraftKings Casino. DraftKings Casino. You guys, thank you to our sponsor, DraftKings Casino. You guys, I'm in Vegas right now, the Slep King, and I played a little blackjack, and you can do this from your own home. A little gambling and fun is all right. And I think it's healthy.
Unwrap the first of many presents this season with Holidays on the House from DraftKings Casino. With hundreds of games, prizes, and promos, DraftKings Casino has everything on your list.
What are you waiting for? Cozy up with all the classics like slots, blackjack, and roulette, or play exclusive games you only find at DraftKings Casino to feel the holiday cheer all season long.
This is so much more fun to me than ever being in an actual casino in Vegas. So
Download the DraftKings Casino app now and sign up with promo code TigerBelly and play $5 to get $100 in casino credits. That's promo code TigerBelly only at DraftKings Casino. The crown is yours.
gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.1800gambler.net. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. 21 and over, physically present in Connecticut, Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, only void in Ontario. Eligibility and deposit restrictions apply. One per opted-in new customer. $5 wager required. Max $100 in casino credit awarded, which require 1x playthrough within 7 days. Terms at casino.draftkings.com/holidays on the house. Restrictions apply.
I mean, I can drink. I drank whole Diet Coke, Pepsi.
Ooh, we're into Pepsi now?
No, because that's what all Jersey Mike's gives you.
Oh.
You don't have the. See, this is from my Jersey Mike's. So I had 2 of these. So I had one last night, and then I watched some videos. I went to sleep.
And then What kind of videos though? Like for me, say for instance, like I have to watch animal documentaries and like very nice ASMR, like sweet, nice, like what's his name? The guy from all the animal videos. Oh, David
know.
Attenborough voices.
Steve Irwin.
Or young Steve Irwin, or like
What about old Steve Irwin?
well, he didn't quite make it, did he?
Good. That was a quiz.
Do you listen to chiropractic ASMR videos?
Oh, the crack
Yeah.
joints. I should maybe start.
There's a lot of good Korean ones.
Oh, really?
Korean chiropractors, yeah.
I'm afraid of chiropractors.
Have you
Yeah.
ever been?
I have. I just feel like they're one step away from causing me permanent damage.
I know. I get it. I mean, my best friend is going through it.
What do you mean?
I can't get into it, but my best friend's going through it, and it's pain.
You're such a fucking liar. Oh,
Well, then you go in your face. Going through so much pain on his back.
okay. Don't put it out there.
I know, but you're the one who challenged me. I mean, you challenged me, and I will fucking, I'll
Sometimes you
fight.
can bow away from the challenge, though.
I will not.
Oh, okay.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Gabby.
no, I will not. So give Oppenheimer 1 through 10. 10 being the best.
Best what movie ever?
No, just in terms of like rating,
I give it a 7.
I'll give it a 7.
8.2.
8.2. Good. Well, that goes our movie review day. And this is the only movie I've seen. There's no other movie I want to watch.
You still never watched Barbie?
I refuse.
Why?
There's so many different
I know why. I know why.
Why?
No, I don't. But don't put this out there. Don't even do this. Don't even do whatever you're doing.
Simu?
What?
Simu?
No. No. Who's Simu?
Simu is the other Ken.
No, I read for it a bunch of times.
I remember.
Yeah, so I didn't get it.
And you know what makes that even sadder? Is that literally everyone is on it. Even Adam Ray.
It burns. Do you feel the burn? Okay. You feel good?
No,
I know, exactly.
yeah, I don't want to hurt you in that way.
You didn't hurt me. It just gets to a point where, it just gets to a point where you start reading for, they come over, they give you like this form you have to sign, right? So it's like a secret. I've had many of those. Like you can't even talk about it. And then when you get the script, it just says your name all over it, like across it.
Oh, that's right.
Right? So that they know that if you put it online, it's you that did it, right? So I write it, I sign it, I work on it, I do it, and I just never get it.
I mean, don't say never get it. It's just Barbie. It's one movie.
No, that and it's the Simu's in the Chang Cha.
Chang-cha.
Yeah, Chang Cha. I didn't get that. It's fine. I'm not being bitter. It's the life of an actor. You read, you don't get it. Some things I do get. That's my point.
Also,
But I just don't want to watch it.
I don't think you and Simu are going out for the same role.
I'm not talking about Simu. I don't even know the guy. I think he's great.
Yeah, he's like,
He's hot. I get it.
yeah.
We're not. I'm not. He's the best. Simu's one of my favorites.
No, but you're like a different kind of great.
Yeah, fat, ugly, weird. I get
Oh,
it.
you're great.
Yeah. I'm not. So I don't even want to bring this. Don't even put this out there. It makes me look bitter. I'm not bitter. I feel great. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah. Ramdas.
Pop the thoughts. Yeah. But I just, is there like that Godzilla -1 looks good? But is there any movies you're excited to watch?
Yes.
What?
And you guys totally ignored me the last time. The Boy and the Heron.
Never heard of it.
What's that?
I'm ignoring you now too.
Boy
Have
and
you heard
the
of
Heron
it?
is Hayao Miyazaki's new film. It comes out December 8th. And I invited everyone to go on a field trip with me, and no one took the bait.
Where is it? At the theater?
Well, I want to watch the subtitled version, so I have to look for that. But the cast of the English one is Robert Pattinson. They have like a pretty incredible cast, but I'm going to watch the subtitles one.
I want the subtitle. I want the Japanese version.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be his last movie, but then he announced that he was going to do another one.
Yeah, which is kind of weird. It's like he retired, and then very quickly he was like, "Just kidding."
Yeah. Sometimes they do that.
Do actors and comedians like outwardly say they're retiring?
Let me guess. No, I don't know a comic that's ever said I'm retiring. They just are forced to retire.
Yeah, but what does that look like? Do you think there's a thought in their head like, "This is my last set right here, and I think I'm done"? Like,
I mean, but look at Mike Binder.
Okay.
That's just how. So I'm like, do you want to what kind of milk? And then I'm like, what the fuck? I just made your coffee and you can't even. So I'll start keeping score. And, I have to work at not doing that in relationships. And then I'm like, okay, in order to be in a relationship, I have to work on these parts of myself. And it's just, it's a job.
That's a boundary I had to set for myself. For a couple years, I was the one cleaning the human feces off his Prius. Off his face.
Why did you date Amber Heard? Why was it on your Prius?
He would have a lot of accidents.
All right.
And I was always
It's
like,
fine.
let me clean it up. Let me,
Okay.
clean everything from the car seat to the underwear to like, I don't want you to feel shame. You had an accident. Like,
I
clean
do.
that up.
Why are you
But then-
shooting in a Prius?
He didn't have a lot of choices back then, but
I have a loose asshole. What the fuck do you want?
he has a really loose asshole. But
By the way, I have 2 women in my life that work with me that shit their pants like all the time.
Me
Right.
too.
Yeah, you
I'm
do.
that guy. All right. I'm sorry. My bad.
Okay, I'm just trying to help understand.
Yeah.
For the people, because it's the one body.
I don't have a lot of muscles on my body, and my asshole's the same way.
Got it.
Yeah, the muscle around my asshole is weak.
But do you have any heads up, or it's just like it just
sometimes it just,
and
Yeah.
comes.
9/11.
yeah.
I mean, you just don't know what's coming. You know what I
Right.
mean? Yeah. Maybe that's a bad reference.
Maybe.
Maybe like Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
Same plane. Forget that one. Let's do one. Not a plane.
Is there anything else?
Yeah. No.
No, that's it.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's
fine.
Yeah. And my point is that
Exxon Valdez leak.
Oh, that's a good. That's a
that's a
deep
that's
cut.
very good.
That's a deep cut.
That's a deep cut. Yeah. Yeah, but basically, it's like, oh, it's happening now. It's not like 8 hours before. It's like,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
In 8 hours? No, it's not like that. You never shit in your pants.
This is very odd. 'Cause
You've never shit in your pants.
I've done a lot of crazy shit. I've never shit my pants as an adult. I know. I don't know why that is.
Yeah. Have you
Once, yes.
in your life, your whole life?
Yeah, and it came without warning. It was at the Vermont Canyon tennis courts, and it was just, and it wasn't even diarrhea.
But have
it
you
was just
eaten something? Like, is there a common denominator?
It was a rogue. You know how they have rogue waves? This was like a rogue turd that just fell out from the sky with no warning, and all of a sudden I felt a little pressure, like a weight in my underwear, and I was like, "What is that?" So I went to the bathroom, and there was just this like pellet.
Oh God.
And I'm like, where did that come from? And I didn't have a stomach ache, nothing.
You know, my thing, I think for the longest time I had such weird eating disorders. I think I was always more constipated. I had the opposite. I wouldn't shit for like 4 days.
That's worse to me.
A pellet is not
sure.
shitting in your pants.
It's not. It's not.
I get pellets every day.
really.
So I shit in my pants every day?
Yeah.
Are you eating enough?
What's fiber? What is it? What's a fiber?
Can you please?
a fiber?
That is already my favorite GIF I've ever seen. Like, I just want to go on the iPhone and just, what's fiber?
What is it? What is
Such
it?
a brat.
I don't know what it is.
I want you to guess.
By the way,
Yes.
no, yes, you do.
You eat it a lot.
I honestly don't.
What foods
don't know
have
what
fiber?
fiber
Because in Stardew Valley, in my video game, fiber is the little weeds that you chop.
Oh, that is true. It
Yeah,
is-
right?
yeah.
Isn't it called fiber?
Yeah.
So is that what fiber is?
Yeah.
The weeds?
Probably. Everything, certain things have fibers, and fibers isn't something you grow in a fiber plant.
Does wheat have fiber?
Most things have fiber.
Yeah, you need fiber
Protein.
for a plant to stand up. The fiber is what holds it up. But yeah, it's what
Meats don't have fiber.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So vegetables.
it's something that is going to sort of have a
Bind.
texture enough that's going to
Bulk and
Yeah.
create your poop.
make something more stiff. It's like holds it together so that your shit's
Here,
not
do
just.
you eat any of this stuff, Bobby?
Yeah. Okay.
Do you eat
Whole wheat pasta.
That's not true. This
No.
is like
Barley.
a pasta company.
Yeah.
sponsored
Chickpeas.
This pasta's not a good source of fiber.
Edamame. I've had that
Big
before.
bloater.
Lentils and split peas.
This actually is not even.
Berries,
a lot of trigger foods for me.
pears.
Okay,
artichoke-
no.
Okay.
This is madness.
Yes, I've had fibers.
Fiber is just like bran.
Got it,
Have
got
you
it.
had like raisin bran or like grape nuts or dude, eat a bowl of grape nuts. It'll change your life. You will
binds?
take the shit. Have you ever taken aloe pills?
No.
Take one aloe pill if you're constipated.
So grape nuts is cereal. If I get the cereal, will it bind my poo?
You will never shit your pants again.
I'm gonna have fucking grape nuts.
No, it's I love gross cereals that people think are gross because the feeling of shitting after having I don't like the raisin bran with all the sugar and the raisins. I don't like raisins in my salad or my cereal or anything. But you will. It's a great feeling.
Yeah, I think when I eat a lot of ice cream and I'm lactose intolerant.
Sure.
Yeah, so I think stuff like that,
Sure,
decisions
sure,
like
sure.
that, I think it fucked me up.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to go to great. And now that I know what fiber is, right? And now that I know, please don't shame me.
I'm not shaming
I'm
you.
just learning things as I go along.
Okay.
You know, and also people on the internet, people always go, "You're a man child. You know these things. Or you should know all these things." Like when I couldn't tell the time with the hands, right? It's just that I just, I wasn't bothered to learn it yet.
Yeah, or the science changes, or the history. Everything we learned in history class just isn't true. Everything that we learn, like you learn something and you're this know-it-all about something, and you start living your life
Right.
based on like soy milk is the best thing in the world for you, acai berries, and then they're like soy milk has lecithin and hormones, and like you
Cancerous,
should,
yeah.
Give you
so it's
bitch
like,
tits, yeah.
As soon as I say fiber is good for you, because that's what I was told, I'm sure in 5 years they'll be like, it causes cancer. It's better to shake your pants in
I
traffic.
actually think that I have to be, because I have colitis. I have to
Oh,
be
wow.
very careful with certain fibers and things that are normally what people say are good food, like broccoli.
Can you not have seeds?
I don't, seeds do
No
not.
seeds.
So like,
Why?
yeah, they're very, very, it's very rough on my
They're hard to digest,
stomach.
yeah.
Yeah. So like certain foods, like even like broccoli fucks me up. Like foods that are deemed healthy,
Yeah.
fuck me up. Make my, I shit blood. So,
You shit blood.
yeah.
Brought to you by Manscaped.
So what works for you may not work for the
Totally.
next person.
I also learned this from Neil Brennan. I'd heard it before, but Neil, you've seen when Neil drinks water, he kind of.
Yeah.
You've seen him do that. He
Yeah,
kind of
yeah, yeah.
chews his water. You're supposed to kind of chew your water, so to give your body like a heads up that you're about to eat something, so it can make the enzymes to digest. Like,
Yeah.
Whoa, wait. Stop. So what you're saying to me is this. Neil Brennan has a glass of water he's about to fucking chomp down on. Gargle, right? So he'll go first and then put it in his mouth?
He'll just drink it and go and swallow it.
Swish it and then swallow.
And so that little motion tells your stomach friends, get ready, they're
Yes,
coming.
because you have a lot of.
It's like a telephone.
You have a lot of
Yeah.
digestive
Yeah.
enzymes in your mouth. Your mouth is part of your digestive system, and it actually breaks down a lot more than you think. It doesn't just happen.
And
in the
most of us do
stomach.
not chew enough.
Right.
We're supposed to chew. I mean, it's like I'm eating in the car. I'm like deep throating a fucking salmon from
Same.
Bristol Farms as I'm driving, and I'm like, why does my stomach hurt? Because I did, so it's like we're supposed to chew our food more. And when you drink your first drink of water before you eat, you're supposed to just like it signals to your stomach to make more enzymes to digest.
I just thought of something.
It's like dry. It's like raw dog. It's like dry fucking someone that's not lubed up yet.
Yeah. Oy.
That was a whore. That was. I've never asked anyone to cut anything.
We're not cutting that out.
Can we please?
So this is a serious thing then, because you know I have teeth missing.
Yeah.